afi Tony Montana say omode kick off match dwumadi so de no de ebre ye toaso na afi yahwe ensem ehonum de obokrata no musem ehwa de eho ensem ebebro but before that mami ka messages no kakra na aba no na yenyi eno emfiri ho na afi ye toa ye nkomo twetwe no so ye ka mo say newspaper no ni what scientific herbal clinic and one more asoya so mo ka ho bi sanso and Sketch World Media Institute open up phones na fe Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and Laboratory Services one more and asoya senior ye de bo enkrata no mu eho ensensam no ye de ebro ba me kika messages no kakra aba no emfiri ho na afe ye ntoaso ewo ha we say DJ Opaidmo Kumase Swami or say the NDC politicians should be aware of what they are doing because they are digging their own grave by making Ghanaians angry. So they would devote them December 17th. Samum. Okay. Ono edia ode abre enonom teacher kujo ewo Chiobodom Adantasi. Sometimes we let me take it this way from this one. Say the level of political harassment in a country using state security is very alarming. It's good GFA warned the media, content creators and bloggers against unsubstantiated or unverified reportage on a helicopter crash. It is not fair at all, but this government is intolerant that they can't even withstand 5% of the things they did to Akufo-Addo's government. President Mahama, internet does not forget how many big kingpins in the Galamsey business, as the president said, have been arrested since January 2025, and his administration stopped arresting the small boys at the Galamsey site. What kind of dishonesty is this, Mr. President? Ono eso ediem enono befi ewa dwato or say in as much as Obama and Fante comedy statements were reckless, I believe they were emboldened by some members of the NDC who endorsed insults when they were in opposition. But the MPP leadership have acted very responsibly as an opposition party. Okay. Also, Yadasi say Oba said August is the best month and even special. Oh, Wofa, your man has caused us, Papa. So, okay, say August na say best month. Nene, ubi edi reference abanum. Eric Kweku Bwedi, a patriotic voice, Elbechim. Congratulations to Dr. Baumia. He said it all. And I'm pleading with MPP leadership and party followers, let's have a clean and respectful campaign. Because after the primaries, we need to come together as one people and work together towards reclaiming power. Because if you all come together as one people, MPP will come stronger in 2028. All right. Capito Ewo Gosu Menshia. So in fact, it is time for the MPP to do all they can to make sure there is peace and unity in the party before and after the internal elections. Regards, okay, to also ADM. And on the last one, after Yanko the Bo and Kratanum and Sem. Lawrence Bwacheke Buche was in your sorry Quanta or Benyunti oil filling station. Was a government harassment and persecution of perceived NPP fanatics is very disturbing and dangerous for our democracy. When power shifts and the same is done against their members, will they be happy? That's the question he's asking. The rest of Sir Obama, Pukrase, and Fante comedy is totally needless. It will be in the interest of the government to rise above these petty issues and find proper means of solving our present problems, such as Galamsey, through which prominent government officials lost their lives. All right, the rest of them, I'll come and read them, but I can keep them coming on 0551 599 933. 0551 599 933. Na ensem no. Baba, yanko de bon krata anymore na afei yendi enkomo no eye.
Usafo sama de bokata na de ba na poso ne de ebrowe. Daily Graphic or Ghanaian Time, Daily Guide, The Searchlight, Daily Democrat, The Supreme, and the Akeke Kahunina. Maminfa Daily Graphic, on the front page of Daily Graphic, I'll say equip armed forces to deal with disasters. Former National Security Minister. Kane Peniana almost so far, or may bambo honsem. Udimu akote pa kokaina Francis Puku so kaino former president for time when you do baby say ye di commission no ana say e debrief ya e dey soldier for ko twa no hia ya o si price on the obekofie no so kaya o se Ghana forces enye se ekon asinko a sometimes to be ade bia atreche bi asi se de ne ye ka se omantimi ama de bia dupre kote hwe ye ntem no e bia omo so adwuma no aka de bi nye den
eni ho
and ya na ye mo amom nsaka de omhia stronger legislation needed for forensic DNA testing expert bi kire se Ghana atreche me to yen nankini si ade hye South Africa san de do mbekọ ne akon sasomase ne bentini na o semra hyabadwafo ye mmara bi a ebebo ama ne ma adatafo no behia na bibisi sa yetima ye ni nyina wa ha o se DNA ni wa do mienu be bi kasa akwara nya me ba sa DNA test ne simple and the other call
no kwasa na se ya na eba we bi ni kura ni ha
DNA wetima ya ma ba sa DNA we ni different we sa forensic test we ndi different yintimi nya bi ha video held at Bema camp Takrade for departed patriots soja for na omde do pinama am kohoro nkwa no Bema camp so Takrade for so omde Bema camp soja for aso emienu nyina no omu nyina soja mpanifo yi military invite experts manufacturer to examine black box and our chief of defense staff here omema soja for nyina omo panim pa what they are to just say your friend him the four omonsu ni medu prakwanhia mu na omonsu aba be boyen Lieutenant Colonel William Japan enu gira ha ono nsu kra fancy I say free na nso ade kokwa edi jam omomo say o meye hwimu na de see na pass black box no e ba wo ntimi mie so this all the command manufacturer do aeroplane no ono be bi so because ono ne credibility is at stake o say to say edu prewe de enye it is say ono so certify say be see ye
yeah
na the dance say enfree bia
plane no na momo fonso bi
so inti omo be boy na hwemu bia ye yenko
right ever the Ghanaian Times and trust us a helicopter crash state funeral for victims tomorrow that is Friday tiosha nipa ngotwe nyina amfoni ewo aye krata no anim omane boama mutala nero afei womo makeka nyina womo amfoni enso samosapo no mne samolaboaje no mne anala ne womo makeka nyina amfoni ewo nyame adbo chena eno mamuni nyina ye omo aye ewo enkran eno ewo ha we are ready for Akwatia by elections September 2nd we EC ena dia betudwa se Akwatia by elections no yesi so ma ye krado se nyame aduma busumi besimi de to so mienu no ye kwa akoto sa abano eno enso ewo hanum sei afei ohwe eye ase honma say in sacrifice they give their lives no so ewo eye krata no enso anim
ye the daily guide toso daily guide from people who justice ya opon the phone wa ha na said na ye discuss answer na so say Bafuboni remove justice upon from law school.
Caption with you. Wow.
I think it's the most appropriate caption.
It's appropriate.
Yes.
Bafuboni removes him.
Acting chief justice
anyway.
And the command justice upon say after you were appointed as Court of Appeal judge, you were seconded to be the director of Ghana Legal Education. Now your services are needed in the judiciary from 1st September.
Sabra.
You are in a free walk. You was kind of mandate no so 2022 year no koye.
Yeah.
Inti krata no self na dealing just say Bafuboni and the year upon a free Ghana Law School. Kwawene celebrates with supporters August 17 and also nyame adma busumi de to so don so dwuma ebeko so kwawu ehon so sem ewa ba we pick forms calls for clean campaign and so said they no ride to ya no meburu bi om fredom ma MPP meburu don frɛ for youth organizers no and om kofa do me form no om de bre no no om de bre no ogie no sem se mesrɛ mo monte se me makasa tia om no me pre akonya no biada ti mo so campaign amoye nyina no Monkono sa helicopter crash to Kono Lace Wreath size book of condolence. Enra, is okay. Justice Arabai Sabasa
on kunu.
Okay. Ya was in tuntum kama. Koto a very strong woman.
Papa, me am say auntie my musu were this saying. And one me am say my musu were this saying. On the 60s. Aye. No, you're strong. Papa.
Police arrest MPP serial caller over gun claims. We se Obama poku ase ni mfoni wa ha se no omonya bail wonya bail
right
tiyeko
right ma yamfa the Daily Searchlight and twaso e wo hanom se ya Daily Searchlight enim as a Konongo youth cried to Asante Hene to come to their aid no e wo krata no enso enim se mebuna wo Konongo se omdom su omde omni su eba ohene ho se omra na wo meboa wo mom eno eda krata no enim afei okwa wontumi under persecution na ya listed enema ato chairman wontumi arrest shutdowns detention galore eno ewo eye krata no enso enim afei oko eso honoma helicopter crash GJA commemorate with a Ghana Ghana Forces President signs book of condolence and also Ayakrata no enim. Attackers of BCM Ghana Limited facility were land guards management and eduwe eso aba abeto edwa.
Yet also on the Daily Democrats and eto aso Daily Democrats soro pa no and mo say eduji tamakro esquire the info ho on that National Petroleum Authority ano was say MPA to close unlicensed petroleum outlets. Omo baby filling station emom to me krata no MPA 2 omo so my conversation with Dr. Mane Buama attributed by Emmanuel Oparijan on also DND Sami so on di nkomo ha nkomo bi on di ye enra tanko computer so yesofo na yesofo se nye doctor bi
okay ti say we doctor
no yesofo no yesofo tanko computer o say Dr. Mane Buama the strategy omo de kwa katia no ni nyina ema omo say omo say this is how we are going to asana okay. BCM Ghana denies Angela Lis Spinter's claim in loving memory of Dr. Mane Buama, Dr. Mane Kofi Buama, Dr. Mark Oliver Kevo writes. He said, "Ubia de unimfan hono otro." Vice President calls for unity in African politics. Mampenia Bidichiri, Professor J. Nana Pukwajima Sufunu ha. Hajia Maria Mohammed Crown, Development Queen of Kwashi Yanko.
Okay. Ma Yafa Supreme newspaper no and twaso Ghana Forces clarifies use of sacks in recovery of helicopter crash victims. So ma babonting about the trim say na body bags ni bi wo ho.
Yeah.
Na say na body na hiti no yentimi emfa
say yeah crowd omo hold omo ni di nkomo last week say omo di gum a na she
yeah
but me will say manasa woni atro tenten say omo de emu no gu bottom na wo say ye chi omo nam say sometimes we journalists and then na wo hwehwemu ansa na de be kan watra
na watra there definitely
you have to take your time investigate before you write.
But also then can we investigate some pansa no choose.
Maybe we are investigating
why he came out so
issues he was wrong. Sometimes you take your time.
Yeah, you take
because
your time and
be anywhere ni pe wu a ye ni sa bags ni bi why
the form.
It is like a crowd busabusam.
No true mo ansa. Right, my so MPP youth okay me na make MPP youth organizes a pick nomination form for Bawumia. Jalaj Mahmoud Bawumia holding say good boy warning in fact was say papa and also our ham Honorable Ajima Prempe Kofi Potofi and others mourn with Natmo say omunyina Natmo adwuma no omo aye bi e pain BCM for the no e ha no ento ha Obuasi please defy High Court order, release
seize
excavators in Galamsey. Galamsey had in some bebo wafa. They say Galamsey into be a mushi. Will be a mushi, my muha Galamsey. Will be a mushi.
I suppose if one night, Yakuja woman. And last year, Kahana Bisu, dear, man for some months. Or no chigugu or
no more release.
No more release. Na High Court across it.
Your mama release.
Na
Hana Bizu Yahweh. A whole the friend saying quarter a gun and yamra mona ye your makas that police will release why
I just say and seconds ye be a day
actually
and now who do you see what my so
but also assembly member and a dear nim and no more police for abo we yes you to Galamzia you better to deal we say how are we going to do that we you better to
say Corona woko fight Galamsey ho no. Corona for no pese Galamsey ni bejai.
I won pese bejai.
Because Galamsey ni jaya. Omo be dead.
Omo
nya so a. Okay. manso kuro no bi wo ho a e dan board nche Kumasi.
Oh na so mo kada aduane boarding e dan boarding asabio ka ho akurase ankasa bio e dan ne bo amafo aba be go sika wo ho
sa di o na o so ye teacher nurse ni ade na wo ko han da untimi han sika galamsey fo no tua no enti egu gala na kuro no fo no mpene se gala na tuo betwa because kuro bia kuro na de hye no ohene be ka bom se ye ma monye gala wo ha no omuntimi nye because gala no enema no bebre ne ye de fa kuro no ne ye de akosite o
omunitia
mani abrese ye si pempim se
ya ma obi amese obi ntimi mama metwam ho
ba kromo fo no fa so munye free gala no so ntino they don't want to support the fight against the galamsey and is a police for high court say mon fa video we si wa o mo release ni nyina
anyway enti I don't ya heard you be see anyway say boas police for say to hell with your orders ye ja o mo no mo kono anyway blood will flow if senior asafo members if we senior asafo members to the stool Oman Hene to no na asafo members we senior asafo omo ka chen say muja ebehwe eno e wo krata
na omo so afresa IGP mra o fa professor for ma kanya sa hwe ya
ebesi ono so mo pese ebesi bio e say the esisi we na ebesi anyway of ento so
yeah the daybreak wakata no to so asema na ye kan was mob attacks IGP's anti-galamsey task force we man so bonte so e ho da semisi a galamsey task force IGP do mo akro no ko ra de hye se hene ha omo nu omo dubo ani wo se posi ni ba ko na no
bako so nine ma pai bako so nine police for me mpanyfo na die ni mu no
the impunity ni akodura omo de yes ade ehu
wanwa so galamsey ne de odi agora ye be ku afiri ho ye be jiwo afiri ho no
ye twa so a o se Obama pokuase Fante comedy granted bail but remain in custody. Amo bail but sureties no. Si say bail dey be ma no, bail dey be ma. Na so be
conditions na wo
conditions na ba. And who say focus on ideas not insults. Baumia tells MPP flag bearer hopefuls. But about me enra and mebunde form no come no say akopik ye tua ka ma no. And o gira so ka kire o nya so bi a opeso di MPP no bi a mesremo. Me asumdwe hene eti wo de wo betimi ayere naka sabru na de ye fa anye dey ento nchen chopper crash CDS speaks out say the yedi kai aka no bottom no ho asem no and a chief of defense staff soja penin pa over cocoa sack use for victims bent remains the ka chiremo enso edada GJ commiserates with Ghana forces over chopper abejumfo you da yes trofo kubata no ono so call chief of defense staff no so ewa
right the graphic showbiz in a twaso say great for Ghana movie failure on YouTube okay we Zendi Kamel and the atuja I just want to be a Lumbus vigil Lewin and oka say opese owo ho no no eho ensem enso e okata no eni
right ye bana se kese ma boa fo madawruma ene de obokata wodo mu nsem e de bra open phones say woni easy buy adawruma ntino ene eho hia se sika puduo se okopesika bosen bu agise bia otwe ya bobo sika no a ne mu ayedu na de akoto mu ba phone ba kon se sa de no atwam open phone say phone na ope no bomode ya bra wose kakra me wonie me de beto ase woto ase wi a de phone na mawo na afi watete na kakra phone be na ope Samsung Itel Infinix Tecno so what the iPhone kran so ai abeka ho deposit kakra bi aba beto ase no wo ba fa Ghana card tinie pa Ghana card na national ID card bi abra na ye hwe onum nse unie asorasi ana besi odin na wo so Ghana card number nie na yaje phone number na yaye bibia de phone na mawo na de app na sa gu phone so se opese otua nda bia bia otu susu a da bia betime tua 20 cedis e bia da bia metua 50 cedis opese otua na otwe time so a wa the amount opese otua ne den ehim enti woni mra ho so no atua wie on diska na wo tam de akoto phone no wetim de aye bibia o ntime so tum kana pe ko open phones kwaje wo de na tete kakra na ho enharo sɛde waka de bia na wɔtwe bosomo so na pese otua e bia ɔmbɛyɛ de amawo open phone shop ne mienu na wokuma sedum baako ene Prudential Banks camera na opposite edin hwɛ ne mu de toso mienu no so no ene Ezra FM Achabaro building no hona Ezra FM wo ne hwe anim wo pen so ba ko ho fe number si mienu bia na ginchimu aka 0245 0248 255535 0248 255535 afi 0200 866 455 0200 866 455 so the nominee town.
Kessben FM 93.3 Asidankwa.
Grace Gift Herbal Clinic Laboratory Services Network Safriwi and yade ebe na ha mfie bebre ene yade ye facility no abo adwuma abo amamfo enya ayaresa ti ohwe ekira kwan a Kumasi de ye wo Ohwim School Junction ewo barekase ekwan so nkran so ye wo New Achimota Petroleum Bungalow ye ne Family Life International School no ene di enhwe ho anamfo ba na omo ababeji ayarehwe enya ayaresa ehonum ti yare be na nei atena woni gye so afa wasomdwe sebi afa akonokre wo mu afri honum sese ama wabonyenya unya babia emfa for ni chim ewo Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and Laboratory Services enti enei we be ma waye mre ewo mpem ye beboa amwagina na so wate anase nemu yade enenei ehawa age wanije aboso brana yentu asemawo awo ene ho ayedin amawo so ye be ma yoba ni nyina ye beko ede amawo sanso na we ba sebi wahemfi ho enema enkoye hemfi de nka okona hina konwa si ho no yesisi ho kama honum kama ba ode ende sebi o ayese bibia ewo honum nsuo mama bi enenna ho bra na yenko saade no emfa emam we be ma so sebi wo bema no unhu bema yono eyi sebi o wo bie bema so a bema aye kete ena wo temperament da bi bema de ye bie ni so mo yire nchen na sebi o se be gina hono ma wakone cheka se yo no we ni bema me enye ne sa emfama wate bra na ye mwa sanso ena wo bema portrait no kokro ma betom anase ya na ye kase ye bekon ede amount ehunamani yade ensansan ena etete wa bra na eno so yentu eso esa ema waba fibroid ena age uyefo no aboso ema wunya ba waje bebi o se ba beda no akogye akenten so bra nentu ase emfa ema yefurumukro ye ose mwahudo nyina ye ha obia no bra yebetu aba sanso ena typhoid fever na malaria ena atena wani je so a eno so ye wo ho akode a yede ebekon ede ama hepatitis A B C D and E ena ne abeje so akenten wo so ema wunya hoto a eno so bra na eno so yeni eho adwuma ema moja mrosom ena ehawo ana esiche yade ana stroke emubuye ena ha ni nyina no yetu asem frempanyifo ewo 0246 518003 0246 518003 ana 0244 126123 0244 126123 adwuma de biara Frijuada kosikosiada anopa no son kopense no num ebebo.
Niwa Scientific Herbal Hospital, Dr. Nimo Yasanwane said the womb and penis repairer. Nyuma mienu pa wa ye amanfo adwona tomo no. Say awo pa de oba no do to afidi ne so. Now how bi na si ho kwan de a obi ye firi ho. They say amanfo to no bedin a chese ono gra say wa bre. E na be man so bi a oba ma ho atochima no. Bra na orepensie mawo. Legina ona so bebe di won so ana sebe ututu pa na nsu nkoma bo bia hunsu no agene na ho nkwamo no so low sperm count we nyina hwe e ma ne ma toto yie pa afi osibe ma ojonso ntentem we nyina prostate bia hawa ba ho abra no hwe o kidney o liver o prebo wakoma ni nyina mojabroso na ha wo asthma shewa no mpe stomach ulcer so no mpe mututu a ni na abra hepatitis A, B, and C. Nina, what to do in the Scientific Herbal Hospital, how to attract. Caught Nefidi no more, or found to so. No, he depending in a mo. And only idea ma abrofuni chechen ye before no. You don't to a Fidian soa. You better catch us say, Wakumano, say, we say, nothing in our home so ye. New Scientific Hospital, Kwaso, soup, Monaco Junction, a dancing rubber, Dinshan mo, and crown so miles 7, Janet Connecticut, Ponicha Tantahel no. And me hearing you yet me Frijuada Copemenda, and a panel son if I could menusia for 0244 087687 0244 087687 7687. So.
Sketch World Media Institute and Etonsa and the Afro ne Anopay and say you wani jihu unyanka obeye bi pa then so and wakade no wunni ha no enti na Sketch World ewo ho se brane amount tie busumi nsia entity na obewie no wabene so uja na obetena machine anim na se wudu dwuma say yes wodanso nyina ne se ye kirade na kire practicals ka ho na ya mawankasa so waye bi ewia ya san ama attachment ha ko de wasua no na wakoyi ho kakra ade a kire ewo baby a ya de ebeto na se bia pese okono ya wo renowned radio stations the TV stations a ya betimi ede wakoho na de wasua no ha okwa no wako practice ansa na waba bonten kra na nyama ya chene bi eye se ye graphic design ha nei enchoye na ye wo ye media no so no ye kire se de ye no afi video editing wakotwa video no awie no na wa se de so camera mu ye be kire kwa be fa so a obetimi ahyehye nyama na ma say yes bibia si so ye kire TV and radio disc joking ka disc joking dia na chese nwum na ohu ka nwum ni sie ni tum se esisie ni kama break bia ni bia o we de ento debi e kan sem se de wo se kan pepepe afi TV and radio talk show enei pese otna TV so na afi oni amafo tna se na mbobu ensem ho ni nyina ye kire afi TV and radio sports and commentary agode ho nsem ena pese udi eho adwuma ana se ye di agro na opese o kan sem e de efa ho ene commentary no ni nyina ye kire TV and radio newscasting se ye twi ana se brofo ni nyina ye kire na afi kwa efa so a ye report asem ha asem bia ne se de ye kano na wankoka enti anase wankoka amfa how amfa ma nyina ebe kire hwehwe Sketch World Media Institute ewo Edum Kumasi na perform ne bia to afo ni kirem ewo Kessben Media Aseda House Edum ha na oba na the 50 cities aba na wabeje form now so wetimi enroll na wakosua de school fees no da form boko na san arrangement for weekend classes apart from weekday classes na ye no na waba besua de na akoye wo eye renowned radio and TV broadcasters up umesua de abokui awonim de ewo experience enom bekire wade umpewe na opeden bra na friend paying 0249 414039 0249 414039 ana 0261 110955 0261 110955 na yenye so right my yanko na fe yenhwe videos 1 or 2 bi na fe yemra na yemetoa dwumadie no so ho yenhyase emfa emfree enei aban e de ababetu edwa se wone international experts ebehia na omadwendwen heliplane na ha na se helicopter na ekonya akwanhia ewo sikaman ewo akrofrom empotem hono womo ayenhwehwemu na afei womo ade de wom pepepe fine e hoso tomu no womo de ababetudwa we eye deputy defense minister ora brojajamfi na odin semi tudwa yenti nsem na odi tudwa no ebi
that the Ghana Armed Forces have already begun investigations into the incident. We have made requests for international collaboration, and we have received positive response in that regard. And so we want to assure you, our chiefs, that nothing will be covered, it will be transparent, and the public, Ghanaian public, will know exactly what happened and the cause of this tragic accident. We also want to caution the media and some analysts who have been churning out misinformation and untruths about this whole incident. All I want to say is that Ghanaians should trust that the ministry and the Ghana Armed Forces are going to be diligent in the investigations and transparent about it, and whatever was the cause will be known to the people of Ghana, and we will take some lessons out of that. I don't want to say anything beyond that.
We eye ora broja Jemfi ena otise ode ensem no etu edwam enso yeko helicopter crash yi ho asem ya yedi eni etrim na yako Ghana Armed Forces womonso ehyiai na omo aye vigil ede mankrofo ena se ni peya womo enya omo ba bi ekroy ne no ena CDS ono enso ede ensem ede atudwa wachechim sentia omo a omunya akwanhia no yamfo mo anhye bibie mo se botomu ena yedi omo ehye ne yankode nkotie openi Japan ensema ode tudwa ede fa sa ensem no enso ehu
appropriate material we have on the ground. We had some body bags at the scene, but the remains were so heated that it was not conducive for the bags to be used. It was in a thick forest, it was getting late. We had the option of leaving our remains there till the following day, and we know what could have happened to the bodies. So the team that was up there assessing the situation decided to use available material they could lay hands on to start to descend the high ground. At the foot of the hill, they met the medical team, and with the body bags that they had, some of which have been also sent from Anglo Gold Ashanti, they kept our fallen heroes in those bags decently. And appropriate material we have on the ground.
We the CDS and Otisaude and some Eddie Tudja. Afe Yanko and Ora Justin Frimpong Kudia Onra Okopim Ewo NDC Omo headquarters na Onyomo Ekokusu Yodin Samahodo Eddie Tudja FI helicopter crashing home. Kansem ede fa manfo a ene omode NDC MPPD no ede kansem money ede fa aye ensem a ekoso na otwen aye MPP enso efiri ho se omo ye party a sabio womo enso so sa ensem furo no enso eso yenkone go to the general secretary of the New Patriotic Party ensem a ode etuja.
Rather unfortunate that it didn't come at a good time, but it also marked the beginning friendly and cordial relationship between the NDC and the New Patriotic Party. As my uncle, I always refer to Chairman as my uncle. He also refers to as my nephew. And it shows the respect and love I have for him, and he also has for me. After today, maybe also looking forward to coming here and also NDC coming to our office, not to give reverse, but to discuss even matters of mutual benefit to all of us. And Chairman, as you rightly said, they cut across. We are friends, we are brothers, we are sisters from both divides. It's important that we continue to maintain the unity and stability of this country. And Chairman, I want to state on record that for us, as we indicate, our decision not to contest Tamale Central is not about whether we win or we lose. Matter of principle, and we've done it before, even at Abuapa North, when we lost our MP, JB Danko. So it was political strategy. So at least they knew they were not going to win, but they wanted to hide behind the independent candidate. That's why my uncle didn't contest. So just to at least sympathize.
We ensama ode etu dwano enso ebi enso ehona Chairman General Esiedu Nketia enso edensam tudwa eda MPP4 ase se enei womne omu esu na osa kansem ahodo enso ede eka ho yenti nsama Johnson Esiedu Nketia ono so ede etu dwa.
Nimse yes we the party I not said the that party nye command organization say we general secretary and national chairman who bet me actually the party member bia beka But he said at certain levels, the woman no ekekano, because say, which you will be crowd, who be to actually. That's when he said, they organize their communications, at levels. And Kalana or more sorry no, the ma or more keka. Say any kind free. Who say, they are intimate. And two almost for class or munya, Yansu saw almost say or Montuas. A bass are a bit knuckle, my nabo. The BB back, who say a free national executive level, which I say, yeah, I do bloom. But bloggers, no name, my woman from home, they were moon semka, because I made the whole so bo a be a general secretary now. Yes, also 90s. Good the whole.
We the chairman of the National Democratic Congress, Johnson Esidun Ketia, and artist Ode and some and so to a gram at the Fafe, Mayanko MPP Youth Organizers, Senra. And Omoko submitted a form on behalf of the former Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Na omo ede ensem etudwa medikan de atudwa se omo gina 4 key issues so na omo se omo pick form na omo ede ama Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia omo se de kan oyobia oka nipa ebomu de toso emienu or experience de toso emiensa or ye credible de toso enan ene se eba ketashe ene prayer wuntimi enfam for no ejina ho ena about 500 youth organizers and their deputies who are acquired submitting one form. Yanko and some youth organizers no at the Tuja after the submission of the form. No.
I trust obet magic to bring ama MPP Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia from 2008 to 2012 to 2016 to 2020 to 2024. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia at our country nina constituency bia wakoho get us nina we ra hodom. Youth organizers in our engage omo, polling station executives in our engage omo. Inti we enye bibia say ye pese ye gi to me na ye be fa no ho ne ka wofo bi foforo aba other candidates ba boom but say ye weigh the strength ni bibia ye gina enemre mu ne ye pese ye gi to me na Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ye nyina nim say NDC for ba o ka so be create ejuma ba ye ka say ejuma ba ko po ni on mo create but o ma start 36,000 youth o ma sake o mo free ejuma mu. When say ye obi a owate mama youth no ye hu obi a oya unifier ye hu obi a person kan obi bia rabom
enti megidi pa se Ghana ha de bronu bia sabi ubefa bia no ubati ye wura Bawumia nka enye den se obeka se Bawumia nie na amanfo abo agene so enti na ye ka se de dika no se ka se nipa ya ton no kese e wo Ghana ha e wo mo contest election yi nya ade ye gidi se ye wura Bawumia obi a no hojo owo animdie owo ahobrase ana oyobi a okanipa bom enti mprempren ya yegina so yidie enye sesabi yetan obi anase yempe obi ba mprempren ya yegina so yidie yegiri se yewura Mahmoud Bawumia ana obeboaye
mu se owo youth no e wodana kuma so a e de ne di enima inshallah 2028 e benya tumi na Ghana nyina be dey see assistant now youth na na dongo kufado employer mu within last year nyina no NDC for almost 36,000 plus umapomo mu nyina na say see akọ Jubilee House so how choked rhetorical governance ni yehu action on man ni gina fa akon ese dollar no ay stable nso abochi ne $10 no marketing
we meburu no ebi ensamom de tudwa na Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na so ekase obeda o mase na afei wakase enei emra so se obia ekbontoa na wache de obetimi ayenti yemma sabio atemdidi ne kasatwitwie no yemma eso entwa yenti nsama Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia no ade tudwa
out of 552 came to me and requested, leadership came and requested that they wanted to put their widows' minds together and take my forms for me. I agreed because that was a remarkable vote of confidence in me. And this morning, they have fulfilled that promise they made, and they have taken the forms from the headquarters and have delivered the forms to me today. The youth are a major asset for our party. They represent the future, and they are an asset not only for the party but for the nation. And I want to thank them for this major vote of confidence. I want to say that I am minded to contest for the flag bearership of the I will make a full declaration in that regard when I go on to submit the forms that you have handed over to me this morning. But let us say that I want this flag bearership election to be conducted with decorum. We are not in a campaign of insults, and we should not be in a campaign of insults. It should be about ideas, and that is what will capture the imagination of Ghanaians. What ideas do we have? What are we bringing to the table? How are we going to solve problems that Ghanaians face? As a party, I admonish everybody, all
we Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia and Artisode and some to Jaffe. Yabeko Bonteso na yakohwe police for any community no. Bomude Buani efa se police for Maakye GP tax force awote special tax force se omfa enku galamse no se de omo edi esie ni enso ewo yanko ne nkohwe se de enema no ekoso ewo
Nimfinyire pie abone fe nka Etu aka na. Hey, etu aka.
Me diz etu aka no.
Mabu abitua. Ah, mabu abitua. Hey, kwasonu etu aka.
we de ekoso bi ewo manso bonteso na ye bi de very unpleasant this morning though, but it's become necessary say ye kasansemi because ekon galamse kono say yan kun ye na yan hwebe bi wo se this year ebetimi de oye ne kase abre ye man say omo a ye yi omo atreni omo say wo mponko na omo nkɔhwɛ sɛ yebetimi akoatia galamsey no ena wei na ekoso dia. Then Ghana, we need to pause, reflect, rethink and re-strategize when it comes to the fight against illegal mining. Or say yehwe na yeka ho ensem. To hear screen as well. That's exactly what is going on there. Police for you IGP atiom say anti-galamsey task force, special task force. Yeah, they equatia galamsey no. That's the opposition they met when they went to Manso Bonteso. Opposition galamsey they odi agora obi be kun efri honum keke. Onfa ho ne what you are. Eno ho ensem enho enso and we ye de course ewo Manso Bonteso. Yefre ni chem na yenko aboso eho ena police fo a ewo ho ede kokobo ede ama se enema ekoso ewo northern Ghana no northern communities no wo monhwe ena ebi ama de ekoso obokututu wo monhwe no mo amfa bi ama eye aboso senti etisa no yenko ne yenko tie police commander nsama odi etudwa ewo ho
jenti ane ebehia mu ni se na nsei IGP the signal by say enam ne ekoso ewo boko kusase for ni mampusi for no obia police commander bia enye stakeholders engagement with this has na yen tuomofo se na be ya ne ekoso boko no ebi entre emma ye mpeso eso na medical ne mampusi ehine akasa na me ne kusase hine so akasa na ene ye baabo so say yebehia sa northern community members na omo aboso no na yetu omofo se be on betre asumdie mu na basabasa ekoso northern region precisely bokono ebi emma aboso eni takwa emansiri mu etinhyiamu a yebedi ye no eya futu a yede ma omo based on sa ne yekokoso na police panyine so ahye se yetu sa na mo empe bebre no yehuni se obi koyi obi bone eye srefo no omo mpese omba be report na akobo ni nua mane na omo organize no makwa attack side pa no so de nkofo ayede aba na akoye tribal something etibitu omfo say
we a police commander ya awo aboso takwa na aboso na etwantie ntie ne no takwa na aboso ho na omde tudwa na community leaders no amonso ekasai efa nsem na police ni no de atudwa no engagement oni omoye no nso kasa efa yenti nsema community leader no enso ekaye
ade papa sabe yan kasa mu kurampo ni yase abusia wo hotem bia mo ndwene mo ho no esinto ba na bibi ba mo nti de mpanyimfo aye no ade papa na de mesen se ya mpanyimfo no tem bia na tubra ni bra ommomode ne panhia nkae ne pa wo ha o mania nkae bra tubra ni bra omfra ye ne yenhia na yandwendwen sansam no ho na yesoso a yededa no yeso no yemfamre se busum bia kurampo ye ne yankrofo no enhia na entenase na yemfa futuo no ewom se mpanyimfo se futuo sakra nipa beta futuo sakra nipa asam ne ba na sabe wo sempo eda ho no na police commander afrew no entweye nti ye besre ye nuanam se afutuo mu de abreye no ye besom ye ni ade ayi adwuma na aboa ye mpanyimfo no because asundwe amba wo panyin susu no wo da kura mpa wo ntimi nda na tambia na emese ye frew ne eye adwuma emse me susu me so na me dwuma ho me kakra na kama ba sori na ma ba begina yi ni nyina free sa de no nti ye besere employing for police commander.
We the community leader now to so din some to ya nanka some de nka banka say ya kan say ya nanka bia kodan baby boko nenso asem sebe oba yenko dwa somre na afei de ono ye de ato aso
Ere ya wada se me de bia meka no MTN Yellow Thursday.
Yellow Thursday na duo.
Na du.
Na woto abenya kota ka ho.
Sa. Ti o do wase be boa. Fa phone. Na yesa woto data sisia *138 hash. *138 na wa send it. E be buza say na woto. So, o se de woto no obu sika na figa ne beba. Say woto bi ase ya obenya 1 gig. So, na fi bohwe. Obo so obewie no. Oba check na ya sign edit 25%.
Aka ho.
Aka de woto ye no.
Ti de woto bia obenya kota
aka ho. Oba so call my MTN app no so a. And the obe ya bo say Yellow Thursday na ba. Ya wadanko na pop up.
To be ya be
Yellow Thursday no ho.
Okay.
Na se no na opa no ato.
Okay.
So ti more de so wo unim no. And he says, "What we no, near some ticket say, Ubi a cine be a person so Golden Cinema, so it will come as more. And I also say, Silver Best Cinema, a crown was so more. Now what you so from crappers, why be mom date you? Said that's it, maybe my baby hissing. Now, I'm worried.
I just say, no, crown show 1 hour show.
1 hour to said that she's saying, I'm person better.
Any more
Yellow tells the Winnie be dying, maybe. Tija bia me time na sedu ya wada
no twatum
no majimbo no saka ho sini na mini ada age ko ha data ndi minim de be enti MTN Yellow Thursday also jewde ne
right my fan to anim say enei tomato paste bi aba tomato mix ya enei meduane eye de so ni bi wo kitchen amesere wa meka ya no wa pom 9 wa kon wa ko pebi na de abegu kitchen meduane ye de na ba ko bi suka ho ehọ na yemede no emeduane yede no na san contribute to our education ni nyina Lavons and Hondi tomato mix ho asem na make ntinei kodwa so na koso na naka begu dem no na uji ba ko bia utua 1 cedi eboa magana ye homasua no etimi ekonanim na de etene se nei Food and Drugs Authority for the Omostamp Nesi say payan say eye ti etino se ase no na fei emamanfo so nimde enso ekọ nanim
Kessben University College so kai esuafo amawie senior high school no so mo ye admission na SHS so wie na onya 6 credit pass nko ade abra beto ade so course o mo ye no e bi a Bachelor of Business Administration or ye Accounting, Marketing, Human Resource Management, Banking and Finance, and a Bachelor of Science, Information Communication Technology or ye Computer Science and Entrepreneurship or ye Bachelor of Arts in Media and Communications and Introducing also Print and Broadcast Journalism and Public Relations and Advertising or ye Bachelor of Science in Midwifery, Nursing, Logistics, Supply Chain Management. Na course nyina no bomodia so bebe form no bi ato e multi credit service loans kraba tebi asta Ghana be bia afi Kessben University College City Campus Wadum be Asida House ya afi Kessben Media Kumasi Dum Asida House and afi Kessben Twin Towers Abrosan ye Kwame Nkrumah Circle and Cry no mu na main campus no contrast Lake Road. I know I'm 0501 637383 0501 637383 so
Kessben Travel and Tour say and ye fan to anim say wa kontu ho hye ne say na tie hefa na wokro na afei ope ho akwankyere ope ho nimde na odi etu anamon hefa na akọ na pese buku ticket e de amount hefa na akọ na pese buku flight e de amount hefa na akọ na pese buku eye hotel enso e de amount hefa na akọ na afei aye odadwene da ben kro na plane e2 time na e2 time na osem ye eye check in hefa na wokro na ope direct flight anase ope de ebeye ebe transit ni nyina no Kessben Travel and Tour ewo anu ye. To make us say ya say uwo sa dadwe na say uwo sa trimpona. Bana na bra first floor ewo Aseda House Edum Kumase ho na Kessben Travel and Tour ewo. Edwuma na che nti ye wo track record a credible. Ya sand ba kokra sa be piso. Ni nyina ne say name. Why enhye nyina wie wakwantu no ben. Afei usika no wo de atoto ne ma afei de asam wo do sa show bottom de odu ticket. Hey Neil. Ade so ye wie also tu kwan no. Ya akwa share ho no mate ye ma ticket on credit bra na abejo de ne ye ho share na di so pepepe hwe ye kira kwan ewo Aseda House Edum Kumase first floor and after paying for 0209 4349 99 0209 434999 na yanyoso ofa mamintiu kakra be na fe memra be jafo yenya omo ho na omo emraso na yenka na yenra otu champion Frank ewa ha ono eye communicator edema the National Democratic Congress or lecturer ewo Spiriton University ewo aye asantemantem heya sanso na lawyer Kwabna Nketia entry wono so ewo ha oye MPP communicator ono so ewo ha ma menka messages no kakra na abano na afi memra bejafo iso na yentoa so ewo ha Golden Boy Anas ewo Mampontese good morning or say the incident that happened to our party members last week is very terrible. We pray for God that it doesn't happen again. And for the bloggers, let them stop talking about the incident because the NDC government is willing to reset Ghana's agenda. Yes, ono enso ediem enono. We say Masawudo Kumase Bantama was say former Vice President His Excellency Dr. Bawumia deserves the opportunity to lead the nation. His leadership could help Ghana stay aligned with global technological and economical strength. Let's support the MPP and Dr. Bawumia to make Ghana work again. Hashtag the battle still remains the Lord's. Okay. Regards to Chairman Wofa Kofi Appiah. We say good evening. I'm Okain from Bantama in the Senate West District. So Ghana police can safely leave out those two hooligans they claim have been arrested concerning the Ablekumanov election by elections. If Kevin Taylor is walking stick. Is a walking stick. It is a big shame for arresting incidents like this. Sami Jenfi and Co. invoked all spirits, including God, to end Akufo-Addo's life. Bananado is God's eye, so nothing happened. So why are they thinking now? If it wasn't right yesterday, it shouldn't be right today. No intimidation. All right. Yeah, that's it. Teacher Kujo Otepa Enyina Susu. Or no, and so I say all the voices we heard when NDC was in opposition, no one was arrested. Sami Jenfi and his NDC gang singing Kumnanado Mayen through the principal streets of Accra is not a threat. By 2028, we will arrest all those people on the internet who how you housed Kevin Taylor in the vice president's official residence. God is watching as well as Ghanaians. We have not yet seen anything yet. Regards to Chairman Wofa Kofi Appiah Kuka. This is the most popular morning show ever from Kojo Asempa Furniture Work Edum Kumase yada say oyibo boatin watwuma nebehi ono so edebi abam was say member MPP media Petro, the use of social media for attacking authorities and prominent figures must be condemned because it is becoming unbecoming. Greetings to Justin Frimpo Kodua JFK yada say we say I wish honorable Amwo Ewuku an industrial former MCE of Achuman Wabeja South and the next to be Ashanti Regional Secretary of the New Patriotic Party. A blessed happy birthday. Okay, ne Amoku, Honorable Amoku, happy birthday. A birthday, I mean, in show. OPK Patriotic Voice, and also at the Biaba. So regards to, okay, Mame and Kanwe, or say, Mahama and NDC should know that we are not in the dark days of the PNDC-NDC era where innocent Ghanaians were arrested and killed, but in democracy, because Sami Jenfi, Broja Jenfi, NDC journalists, etc., said Western's wishing Nado, Dr. Bawumia, and other MPP leaders death, but nobody was arrested. So why are they arresting, say, Obama and others? Ghanaians must resist this oppressors rule by voting for MPP in 2008 because this is not a reset they promised Ghanaians. Okay, and also, Mamen Konoma foi akwaba na yemfa nkoma twetwe no enhye so lawyer Kwabena Nketia Entry. Good morning.
Good morning.
Na boko de.
Boko.
Isha kakra. See I say ode ma me fancy ha. Invest maybe comment via. Na ma me nua Frank akwaba.
Me nua Kwabena me da se. Me so me de Kwabena.
Sa.
And the 3K.
Okay, 3K ni sia wa. Anyway.
Ahode wo ade na dom ja.
Ede nyame ase. Right, my answer say essay. Na yenhwe issues a eguapa so a enei yedi eho enkomo enso elha ye hyase from enra project finsema odi tudwa se enei helicopter crash no ye ko na yakohwe international organizations no mabeboa ema ya yenhwehwemu na Ghana fo bebre ehun se aden yenhwehwemu na ye wo ha no sabio eto sini anase pepepe ye na pese etomunti ena yengeji sankrofo ya na Frank mame sha semfem free ho
right me da se bi ni akwabena mame fa kwanya so se de da ye no mame ntia teacher ni ani ntim bia ja na mo mo kran hye no mo foto so ntini enso etumi begina fidi kese bi so ne ye kire ya adwene e fa Ghana kire no de ni kan mame ntia His Excellency the President of the Republic Olu John Dramani Mahama babi obia akra minim se nyina se yesu de na so sabi mpani for class yesu a ejahem bichano anopai bebre ni dwumadi a wodi bia no ntonkoso na ondon yere no na oman na befa na ntuma pafra e wona abre so de toso bio mamenchia Honorable Julius Debra Honorable Julius Debra Chief of Staff of the Republic the sompa na hofama ne timu popa wo ma man konkro Ghana no megidi se na edi anim kakra enche kra no sabi dwumadi bi obefa to no so bia so yebebo ne chidom amanayo bedase mamen nse bra no mamen hye enkomo yase na owura Broja Jamfi the Deputy Minister for Defense the about to say yeah na no ada aturenche ma to ma konkron Ghana no wo se yenya nto ho sa ne mo se ye hwehwemu na ye hu ne poma sibra na ye koyanim no yetumi de nhyehyɛ pa bi gu akwan mu a bibisa entumi emeto o ma konkron Ghana bi no kre o se ye bebo amanone na se omo di sa nyoma ne mu kan ana omo wo ho nimde no ye no omo nyina be kan bom na sa hwehwemu no akoso megidi se ye asempa because ye hwe ye Ghana ye bobra ne ye tebia ye wom sese na we do not have the technological way wherewithal to advance such an investigation nti be hia sabi omo ma call manim ewo amana me kai say mre bia I think Malcolm disaster also. Yeah, this draw for nearby.
From then up to now, Yentimi move forward. Couldn't we, as a nation? Is it not an indictment on the nation?
It is. That one, I will not dispute that. It is because we share the resources of my war, and over the years, Abusian cry yabro, Ediabo Maui Monona, such an important edifice and NASA technologies and Yentimi farmer. Oma we mu se de bia BBC a yenya yibetumi atena ye hasei na yaye yen hwehwemu ahunu de ntipot ya ma atoranche ma na se BBC no esi no I think say hadwin na ye ko anim no ye nyina no ye behwe se oman no enuma bi etesa no ye be beto yakoma so na ye di hu djuma because we had the forensic analysis and I say test ya ekoye no South Africa and sana ye san di afro wiem hyan abaye man mu I think say though South Africa and Ghana there, so da ntem no so about technology and as development, but you might be saying and say do pom so say forensic analysis kaka ye nintino me kukuru sabi bottle ahodo nyina na dey do South Africa. But I think say one medical expert be can say you was no money bi wa, but I don't know say be a GDA na empanimfo ni was nyomanimu yenya de nemu
obviously you need the requisite machine nankasa de be yes ade na ebenya the accuracy na yepeno
but I think
but I don't know your doctor as something in command.
Yeah, he was emphatic.
Oh yes, okay, say yes one kasi ni say simple ni bia is about 400 to 500,000 Ghana cedi we can get some.
Wow. Wow, we not setting our priorities right because so if 400,000 Ghana cedis and even dollars can establish an edifice like that. Now it be boy yet me say sika more than $97 million sabi gata any pillars edisisim mrekwa sabi emfa so de bia emre enti say ya the 400,000 Ghana cedis
to dollars also $400
sure $400,000 kra no ebetumi edi say adwuma wo ya I think say it's about time we set our priorities right yama numa bi hu hia as oman because democracy na ya fatu ye ho so say ebeye no it comes with a cost like very expensive and unti say yes ye beye dia na ye mpe na ka de so ye mpe na ka de because enuma bi say you can't always rely on foreign countries and other advanced countries so on na because in the process it can be altered to some extent. The upper boni and I said the upper how be in the process of the results and I said BB suggest to suit on whims and caprices. And he as a minor, young found to young so now you may be because we are in an era of data, era of information. And and no my babuama as a minor as a sovereign state, ya de ho ato ye ho so enuma bi ati say ebeboyen say ebesa sika na ye de aye na ya ye nso ya ye ni yie because e kwan krokro e fa so ma za to renche mi ba ye wo hwe anyina mu hyen a ewiem hyen a mo de ko ye ya I think say ye nyina no ye beji atum say na it was not the best of conditions that ewiem hyen an ka say ko ye no yeah, come procure some manufacturing date in that sabi it has outlived its usefulness, but
the issue is that is it church and as a maintaining and maintain because Air Force 1 year US for use they maintain it. It's been long, but they maintain it.
Okay, so in this case, the lack of maintenance culture. Say you binya or pepper CC fidie no, and then you fidie nko. Sabi adanya ya boka o mana boka CC o man we mu nyina kra na because of lack of maintenance culture. And I say you need pepper CC sa nyoma into America crabbles at the corner as an essay. You need that of papa no say, I didn't know ya boca na ye intino, brano, ye be CC, se painter, ye be painty, se faults be no one ye be na adena jena brano, there be. And it cuts across every facet of Ghanaian life. Biano, we lack that maintenance culture. Okay, yakwanya ye, okay, bridges are ye, okay, offices are CC. Ko cocoa board dan yesi asafo ha ye yes na me overhead inside order I was there na me kuma say satam na railway line na da ho na mo ye ya di sad down we be see ho and ko head structure na ye so I say the sense of maintenance culture should be inculcated in Ghanaians. Say the beya ye ko ye no sabe nya de bia na be kukuru sika ka say de akwa bibi e brano sie no ma ya yo yan de sika na yo na e betena ho ache na ye friend say e be serve its purpose enti owura broja jemfi sabe a wo ye sabe oswani ya ana oswafo a wo the defense ministry ho ide meje de say e so fa to ho so na some of these facilities and as edifice no would be ba na ebebo o man no because na me no ka say DNA kra no ebu ha just say the America to establish the paternity test and I just say the samples no free ha the America and say the results na samba. You see some of these things and
they can say ke kwen when they say ke nyebi na you person ye bia but can it be a twembe some 4 5 6 7 years be now na ye ni bi wa Ghana ha
right now
a country like Ghana
we have the resources available the sika ye wo ma we mu ana titu na nintini bia wo ma we mu kra na so no be say na nsesenka sabi ye high ho kra say de bia ye be kukuru sika kase de akoma na akoye bibi sana ye de ho resource na ye de aba ntimi de kakra me kan say it's all well and good. Defense Minister, Deputy, as some work and the idea ya, but you who say it will be credible. So investigations at Bebano, the findings and recommendations at Bebano, ye say the Baya Yako and Bibisa and the intimate CBM. All right,
Madasimi, right. La, Mamma, when I hear the same issue.
And I paid a charity for you, and I'm such a member of the Kwame or Census Financial Services. Oh, BBN. Cody, as I may see, I don't know. I'm saying, Miacho Ghana because as I may see there as some papa. In I bought to, but I mean, him there or your manema. They be see as Diana, the Banyame. A hard dream there, but Abadisa, Tiabafanisa. Now, accident by attitting who send be conspiracy theories come what the way can, but another minister, deputy minister, and then okay say of first person. Say me be account home because the SNO you knew be obey my.
You knew be our man. You need experts for Ghana.
Experts in what?
Don't we have experts? And now we don't have the equipment.
But kill the Ghana and Kwani country. Obekona professor in agriculture, not to office. Or expert too, but to office. Engineer. Engineer bia. Okona ne car ne bonimu.
Mechanical engineer.
Fu na atwa to ho afrefita ne zo ne car ne bonimu.
Mechanical engineer.
Mechanical engineer to office.
Yeah.
Obekona amom kwa agric
extension officers.
Extension officers no. Okona to office. Wildlife for ma wompi hasi na mfrene so omra. Na how dey be see. Inti Ghana no you know man ya butu no. We don't set our priorities right. To be say if there's any secret, national secret, any security or secret be cry, others will know.
Yeah.
Because one of him. Now the background. So once we don't have the space here no. Open person GD.
You have to take it. Line, hook, and sinker.
No. So GD now we can only me and card the breme. Me na minimum there na 1 + 1 I'm saying 100. Obeda ka say me boa. Because we need me. And if you don't set our priorities right, na anya no money or my na ya ntenam. Send in Ghana and perform or more abam no more free abam na Ghana han. Ya nya money na ya ante when the best say the any idea. I better answer a kind. Or say if you do something the same way, don't expect different results.
Oh yeah.
Insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. And say at the end of your mind na ya say anya ni ye ni bere bese na ya na because e bi mbekwa bochira ko we den. O obusu afo nyina ntime nyare nkwa bochira nkosa mo yare. Yeah. E because me akwanhia say dey see ada no na e bia ato say bia we be hwe afi na be flower me nkai obi aba na nse a vice president yare ye de no ko he nti ya ntimi kwa boche ye de nya Ghana for ana Ghana for bia Ghana for chen Ghana for.
Is this you need gidi wo mu and say we don't have the expertise to do it?
No, ye insert expertise nti ni gidi omo ho ni. What I say?
But I'm for a fire cool. People come to us here to get tap into the knowledge now. Expertise na one people tap into. So why can't we Ghanaians tap into our own expertise?
That is a very good question, and I'm saying that because Ghana hana it be BI politics. It be BI politics. And this is by a conference CEO. The bad there no. What can see now say man boy juma. Nyana man tell say there be. So at the end of the day no, square pegs in one hole, square pegs in one hole. Because I say there's this story. I'm say one of these funny stories. I say Nigerian professor bina okofo flight so to kwan. And my answer and say, oh, this is the first time Nigerian students or more university says I plane. I buy to a ferry.
One for
Otim, we find a bag no see we find a bag no see from. Not professor, professor.
Why do you get that?
Some inquire they are playing 20 minutes na kwa incident.
Anyway.
Some inquire they playing 20 minutes na kwa incident. They almost musi. Oh, and then I'm saying yeah this square peg share round holes muntino. We don't even believe we don't believe that people in this at the helm of affairs. Because in the 90s, Rollins time. Now say say Rollins there are people who were started kind of district secretaries or no money NDC for by board members, board chairman, university, but if the students elections crown at the person room. And Tinipa no babe no and once we boy campaign. Right. Then na show. We boy see yemfanisha na ko show. And Tinipa ne ba obabe the boy no boy na babe to so mfa so. Enye o man na babe boy no. Enti ahwe ne anye o man ni ne de policy de na and de be hu ne bia e be chen. Go ene ekwan all our roads are like death traps. Enye MPC I accident see oboase fly plane ya helicopter ya and kan kro mu system nke bo hu dawru. Ki anka mo bia ante yesi ma me ba ko ne man nan. Ansa na ba chim sa nan ama nkwa kro anyini abetuma be sensu amu anu sabe kwa mam na ho de kro oda ko wo nan. But as onye politician asem to a obi amfa ho se nkra ne de baja idea no but look at the publicity ankra na nya nti obi so chance ka say helicopter for mu ya chen nkra na how do you defend that? And yema all lives should matter to us. Ne nya o man ni yema expert ntina ba bi o no nye o mo nkata find internal mechanism e be promote to see where na minim say o mu do be ba conference. Are they telling us say the urban better than the okonana and I just one of these political gimmicks. Nipa ne boy ono di we ba nti yema ne bibi man konkotina. So nti ha adwen pa ha adwen
ka bia me be ka ho we kwabena de no ho ne say your educational system no. It's about time you review no.
Na say you review the bia. Na say kura MPP part time you review. Yeah, say you telano towards modern.
I'm a penny for time. Or the SS call 4 years. Or the call 4 years. Headmasters in a budget to say 4 years no. Yeah, I could see say. I buy before for buy say politics. And they say bia. On my the politics they say bia. I know they say bia.
Mami come there. Mami too. Dear me person me try say. The practical aspect of education, it's about time. I was the kind educational system. Theory is not also
book.
A great extension officer, ya can ask him to say, Uber Kone book and wedding or extension officer.
Who practical way that?
What I on see a form that who walk around who be there, who your friend is say, Kakahin, who and be glad that.
Oh, that's a problem.
So what I say, your professors are more the various engineering departments in faculty. Mechanical engineer moi ono hammer kra no ana spanner kra no ne battery terminals na yini kra on fa miemu kra no ehun ade ma no. So I think say ebraso.
So there are other people like Professor Fred Paul Boateng no more. They've innovated.
Yes,
these are people.
These are people we should concentrate. We should
Mm-hmm.
concentrate on such people. People with genius people are what a friend say the talent, the natural talents. I cry woman. See develop such talent. Ebi na paso kojuta for. Was school dem da?
No be.
We know school dem da. But idea papa didn't nyansa na adwene betumi aye no. O man man attention. There was people of his kind. Bebre was system nim. Anka ban betumi mobilize wo. Na you develop your
tap into their
talents no na omo dey develop no am useful to the society because they want to school for about 50 years now or 60 years now they want to school for you graduate engineer one civil engineers are come and train you every year about no enya sem ketwa and so still ya kwan ye civil engineers right now say bridges akwan omo design so omo ye de bo man no ebi no for years decades you go we are babonting as graduates engineers but the day infrastructure and na something omo dia abo man no I think say a breadthrough say people with such talents God given talent no you tap omo no you develop omo no omo boy school for no so say engineers okay university omo wie na etimi mom ko attachment of post ko just for at least when your classroom knowledge no practical aspect no so nsaka into see abontin say you adwuma with confidence so what you say but school no kwande yen natural dey university but unia ebra so say
kwaya faso education faso dey
obekomekom no na nipa na qualify say sa adene de man ye no
yemma no
na ban mai ye yina sibe enti obekom no na square peg na na ko share one hole
ebi ko sa food
sa na beba yan say suban dia sa na beba ana say yen ya adwun say say suban because there cost no at any point bia na eboa obi tin eboa no be defend say kana there and once be defending there oh yeah
anyway right so that is it so a terms of competence and I say anyway, yeah, move on. Our next topic, then we discuss that one as well. Or message between the 0551599933. I mean, kind the rest of the messages in the info. Nafi yen so we say George and I'll do we a so good morning. Oh, yeah, no, okay. Let me leave it there. Now, Yentuaso. Say when I say good morning. What KOD? Good morning. Has the NDC forgotten when Sami Jemfi and some NDC supporters staged a demonstration calling God to kill Akufo-Addo and Bawumia? Were they arrested? Was Okudzeto Ablakwa arrested when he insulted Akufo-Addo for using private jets? Was Prophet Kofi Drew arrested when the public insulted Akufo-Addo? And when he publicly insulted Akufo-Addo in his church auditorium, posterity will judge them. From Chansa Kenya say ena oduwe aba evangelist Abel Kankam Bwedu aka Teacher Bonti. Good morning. I say, is it true that President Mahama built 10 houses for a certain church in his 8 months in office? What a hypocrisy. All right. And also at the end, Chief Susu, future MP from Mina and oduwe aba. Good morning. My great brother Kyodi. It's indeed prudent for NPP National Executive led by lawyer Justin Kodua to withdraw from the upcoming by-elections in Tamale Central. We therefore appeal to the NDC gurus in the party to emulate same compassion in the Akwetia by-election. Greetings to MPP media communicators and Chairman Koka. All right, and that's say Kojo Bodi wo kumawu bodoma same and also Edibi Abra say Fanti Comedy and Co. Now you know that there is power in this nation. You will see the difference between one and why? GFK and MPP party, let us have our peace. If you are not going to Tamale, so what? Okay. Ono Edie Enono, we say IGP, your former operation commander, but we all saw what happened in election 2024. Now IGP now knows that there is law in the country because now it's John Mahama Prince Ewon Kransa and now the way and so abafe miankosa issue no galamsey fight ewo bonteso ho ena manso bonteso ho ena police for IGP for ati eyomo task force na omo ekwa akoko galamsey na omo ni krum ho for led by the assembly member edi esieni. So if that is what is going on, can we overcome the fight against galamsey? Lawyer Mama Shasem from free ho
Kodi galamsey asem de me hu nsema yan kamfa but it's all about it's all down to leadership. I'm saying for your mind some of problem no.
Is it leadership ayesu and ayesu kan because the leadership have done everything. Galam stop aba and nay nanu amukonya player kwenshey na nkomo akoye community responsible community mining corporate mining and akofa. Isn't the government doing enough? Is it not high time so yetikromo we reflect say e ba yan yete ho so anasa tie so
Kodi galamsey issues by how many people in Ghana have been taken to court and maybe sentenced because of galamsey? How many people? Low hanging fruits na ekotete. They also near jai. We nim say galamsey. Hiani ntimi nya galamsey. Hiani nya galamsey. Skani na galamsey. Excavator hiani bit matter excavator. Even acquiring the land in the crown, you can't. But politics, usual politics na kwakoda. See I used to say, say say na hweduane bo. Because security agencies na challenge because galamsey for no muska ajeji omoso amampa for church omoni police for church omunya tu no henfa etoro moto na eto na eze I licensed
omdem pabo abo no pabo police for no
so enti no I say wakwa nwuram makofa jata eba na odna ba fie na odni diago na onyini pe na obecheware sa na galamsey issue etie the agro just about never fin the agro you are petting it me pet now man and nam we now you see now the agro no nyini ebedu baby no ona ba ene nam say galamsey issue ya nhwe now we don't come together as a country near and solve sana Boko Haram in start you it didn't just start free baby crack and a boy no baby baby and the galamsey issue abaya the politics ye kase ye mama for nya na man for na say monto aba my be mama ye no monam galamsey site chairman for obo just sponsorship free of daddy. This is why it's landed us. Wow, I go for the time because what the president is better line or can't I don't confess there be if any trauma question of galamsey dia you watch it no mo so kwakubo hanam galamsey site it's on video. The evidence is a fact, the evidence is out there no mo catch moto aba na maye ya be mama ye and I'm going to the muji because for today is almost kind of sponsor go to all the galamsey areas na ko party or renew because of the promises and you are any and so on as a people na low hanging fruits no yan kosoro how many almost sponsor galamsey for no how many ko bibia ni kwanso nyina hini ko yan teacher me ho is a galamsey omonye nse biem o say hwana di kosi hwana galamsey o di si police for gina barrier na chamfan ye di twam odu ha na aida so we build that so na da kire chairman dey say police di agora adenche ye be transfer that's what they are doing to mo so ba na aba ti galamsey no NP for ni na I say mo galamsey say mo wa enfa biem say won't mo galamsey ana but galamsey na so atwa and I worse than before and ya hwene anye no ma yesi ye asoman na anye na se be say ye de ye sa dia and the results na ebenya no because onko nikanika emfa monko gu nikanika na emo abrompie ma garbage out the ye no ehon results na ebenya
hold on na me nkomomra mesa ba so me ko na me ne osai kwaku ono ya reporter ewo bonteso enkonkodin komon fa de course so enano wo mra police for any community ne edi esieni kwaku moache
William je so pay
na bokode
yanko fa de ho ya pa se okonkon
boy komai na police force yenya galamsey na se mo ba be ko na afei bonteso for atiom so atua e de na si potin
Really, and I say that it will change pa. And it's one actually one person. One person, a master work, my strong contact constituency. And I said district. Now, and it's another, I think some one person entered this room. And no matter, no, nine, no, no, ɛna ɔmo bɛhu sɛ polisifoɔ ɛde kaa baako na akɔ yɛnsa abɛpie mu ɛwɔ baako bɛntɛ so mekyerɛ ɛmda anɔpa no na ɛno na wɔmo ɛntumi ɛmisa obiara asɛm bi sɛ ebi a sɛnse enti ɛna yɛbaayɛ ebi wɔn sɛ ɔmo de pass no abɔ kuro na asɛm mu na ɔmo de ɔmo akyerɛ beaeɛ a ɔmo etu aboɔ mekyerɛ anwea a ɔmo de ɛkɔyɛ ɛkwan ɔba amanfo kwan adeɛ bi ɛnyɛ koraa. No, and a number amount for eight aboni bi. And a police one of the woman said, I won't call the other two abono up of it. I bought for you to the clear a plan more effort, and I cover up to one more as a better. You know that, and near my address to aboni that side to. And I announced my purpose on the part, and I cannot add the apple. And I'm off, I put on a gentleman and I can't the apple. Yankee Emma now so Emma community as a man of my confidence here. And no Emuno and announced to Eddie and Topa and who was being a force to our one to Anapa. Police from Eddie people now amount from here or with Omunia Edani and Member said them anyway who about your mobile one time so Omunia Papa for being part of the media. Police might be put up or maybe to add your own. Now, so I'm going to and snap and emergency power. But whether at the hospital, but not out to every hospital, making some outcome. When you are saying, you know, amount for a word of money to here, or when you are saying, come on, more. You know, Baba, after the question now, the woman or the woman amount for us party. Never am I coming at so. It's never none of you. But no, we didn't do the partial and none of my band. I come to know her. Let me who say, price 4. Low bear me a count. It's the I fear, maybe I know when you fear. See, if I want to say, they do a wire Tanya, and one year this year dying. Martin and I at the pot. To me, Brown was a star for energy man. It's never clear CNN and we damn machine is people. A bad few. It's Martin is one of the mono. I will make a say, but I to start. And you know, I'm a taba, one more money bar. The mobile, and no more maybe a machine. The mobile now, more start a machine will pay or one of the hand for doing that. Yeah, Musano. Still another thing. It's a bash and a boy who said. Much blood, and you will come out money billion, and you want to do toward here. And now, when your man, not a name, you buffer so my mother will be for fun again. And don't put my man so my man and carry it. I am no more. How much is it? No more than a promo. Am I a town farmer? You must to trouble. Now, Papa be your unity of a shop contain them. Or much to turn on the tunnel block contain and mark of Papa 9. I'm a papa so that a police here. Now, boy, back one to be on a bed, who be out the young could do to me now ever. It's one born in so. The mini enemy who and about who's fair, Nabacos sweat, Nabacos of Sabata. A man right now with a two moody diabo from her. Now, more yet, some site here, and the people from Cacao. The general dear, Duma. Your mamma man for baby no man so bonte so de e nyagro eni enyan ntimote ya na de tie no Sorry, my
assembly man no so ko buso mu say won ti ase se kuro mu say no mu tututu na waba ho ebe busa wo mu e bro enye yize ko Valentine pa wo mu de ne ko ye kuro ne to ena wo mo de Valentine ni birim no boy bi so firi ye kuro ba akoso so ba wo twu okada ni moto mu no wo ma hye no wo ma che ko ba ya samre ma no su moto a che boy ba akoso fa ta ye se ni fa mensa ene dem enya agro ta mo ba ye no ka ye site fa na mo ye sa de we na ke ni fa no wo ye adwuma kura na nka mo ye sa nka enye ya se enye site ne tie ena mo ye sa de no nti eno ade asemo si bonta so ade
na ni enyan
Kwaku hello Kwaku hold mame na memusa asamansa na yensa mra because ebre ni so ho na echi no wagada na ode abre de tie ne se omo pa che se eye bonteso no yentu gadamse ni bi wo ho
bonteso ntu gamse ba yetu bi wa na ho na wo mko fa fidie de nya
galamse site ena omo ba ye police for ne ba omo muso bi asem no na se omo ho se machine si ho na
omo obi pe wo ma muso bi ahwe nti omo ko no omo ko fa sa machine no ena ma me nua no ko me bla no ko ho aha nti okwa no mo che no na assembly man no so bebuta say die nti ena wo bia omo ba ya na ase bia teta wo ma tie na no asem no muso ni mo ne bro wone boys ni e ka no ho ma na ye miensa blantai pa bla ye hu ta bro we bida enra bi jo so ye
right Kwaku me fancy na boa de aka na no ho na afei
ene de mintiminche omo me nyini ko me police for because other say ebia so mbe ebia for anti robbing na na say bisa etopa omo de ba ye no enye sumo etu om de ba omo ya ko be say 20 emanya wombi etu omo to more than that's 150 guns on my fans on full.
All right, you better Kwaku as say on the report on the by every so but at least according to trimu kakra and so the afa honum to according to Krum ho for the enye galamse na no mutu na omo attack omo na mbe hu say ka ne si ho no eno mo ka se galamse nti wo mo e the attack no e bae lawyer you mama na memra fa ko
you be say tamana yenya meto aba running to the elections and this for be can be say and government in declare state of emergency on galamse me pa chomba bibia sesana why are they not declaring that state of emergency on galamse say na be anke be solve this problem once and for all ana umbe tina kunya so na esisi ya no bibia sesa oye me ne otu otimi nchen ya na ta de kura chi no tunzo odidi pa ntino enya me wan say omuro officer umbe declare state of emergency na omo opposition omo suggest say no galamse
to you there e betu ya solve and declare state of emergency
say ya try all means enya adwuma eno kwa na msa aka minim di aka bi I the my helicopter kunya accident no I could for the dika ko dada sa committee na ko for the dika ko ye ntimi ma de kuntia na ombeso msa ko ye bi na ya man edin foforo ase so bad ye so be yi ni ade ba kora na ya man edin foforo ya dan ye so na ya paint we paint in white ma paint in blue sa na se me na I mean going around in circles and emwa bia ya yes ade wa emwa yen ti mo menye de bebo man em say the aka na say be declare state of emergency no mo de buy in opposition
no so what is small scale miners na so nka so mo aba to be ka say the ekoso no nti mo ka say mo declare state of emergency yes suspending all mining activities it means that almost money ni ye because they have their papers and all that.
A temporal. Say the urbanity. Desperate situation demand desperate measures. Situation ni woman there. I say declare. Now if you be obi on kata nkwe be bit my amrafo fra. Be say threshold na very high. Say LI 2426 yenye na as like threshold onye high so na be anya obia akwa na yehu emo galamse person say na be asimba galamse one day we go to them straight say we don't know amount for share chire and am sponsor and we I mean seriously
all right but that's it Frank
minia okay ode say odwan ho infifire tene pa but enam ne honam ne nti ye hunu abana say we say me matare she be chibe odi me je agu me chemu kan ka de hokan edide way there's a school of thought in sociology called functionalist perspective. The omo can say any activity in the society it sustains the people's livelihood and I say it helps sustain the people's livelihood and which has endured over time, you know, very difficult to stop it. And let's look at these conditions. Conditions in say one, does galamsey or illegal mining activities help sustain people's livelihood? Yes. Has it endured over time? Yes. So now it becomes very difficult. Adia a mani pebinum sabi inya woman no aduane. Atina ho da infi bebre no ya na adding say a friend say e be tuase na yemfa sedam owura John Dramani Mahama His Excellency say anamuntu a wo tu a friend no community responsible community corporate mining ye pese ye ma mining activities no aban bam na ye hwe hunu say ye be ye ne ya ye ne yie ye nsan nsuwa ye nsan kwaye but ye be hwe say de na menu kwabena kan say omo be ye ne ye be hunu there will be proper documentation. You name say nipa this concession on in charge. Until your banner say insurance will be a ban concession on I say yeah, won't you be hold responsible. Say banner say quite you be a ban or concession, wo and your friend is say or concession won't you be hold accountable. That's of course the way to go. Because you can see be too galamsey and as illegal mining activities, that's a this is an activity I employ over 1 million people in this country. Whether we like it or not, that is the case. And when you see a case, you be to us here, a bear highly impossible. Until temporarily, say the bear, in the interim media, get that emergency, hold up. No, now you're to no man in area, then you fine tune the process. Into what concession, Biswako, you may be anymore. In concession, I the amount. Then, thanks to Samijan View, of course, or the gold board in abandon, so I say about that responsible as part of the responsible corporate mining. The technology be by a friend geofencing technology. Concession we use, we will pick the coordinates, then we send it back to Accra engine room. It is being monitored. Excavators are we use, abandon be procure near amount drivers. You the sensors and also geofencing sensors, tracking system Beshe excavators in them. Into Juma you are being what? Monitored and then supervised.
All right.
Said the want to me and
to you, the orthodox way now, you are fighting galamsey. That's not the way to go. We can't solve that. We can't solve that problem.
Say a soldier phone call young to one who had the civil war and never war mine.
Right.
So I
to you, dear, yes, and
there should be a temporal hold up.
Now, it's a state of emergency. You agree? Say, a state of emergency.
Of course. Now, you're fine tuning process. So I say now technology, geofencing, young farm room, buying taking charge of the excavators, young tracking system, geofencing technology in Yajuma. Said, and I think that there's a technology crying a young fan soon about processing gold. There's a technology available. Young fans soon about it. I think say we'll be able to handle mining activities, small scale mining activities, very well. Say the bay young to incophobia more than because say they say nipa adium who share mining activities say I say you good year to kunkum nipa any nipa bekum woman doso and ebe kan crofo pa nti na kakra me so do metumi
okay na you move on na fe yenhwe me so ye babunu lawyer ye babunu me so me ye babunu ba me de me comment ma
ba me mechen wo
oh yes sure sa oh yes sure
me ni me so
what is saying
Oda young
Oka 40 dia na me chen nti me nka 40
45
me chen bebre
you
bebre ti me nka 40 sam kra
na wo 50 da bio na fiacho esi mu ache amana amana nti
40 na aka dia me nko because na me kokra we move on na fe yenhwe research shaba ene sovia ba chese ene African mabunu are not interested in politics.
I think,
but a basse young protest they are ready to go. Say on mine and the Africa say where's the future of our governance system of Africa? Mami.
Right.
Bare 4 minutes per now.
The major problem of all the African countries now is youth unemployment. That is the major problem. Youth the war. It is often said that the devil finds job for the old idle hands. Say a bayana like Africans youth titru ubia won the bibi kakra or ya enka sabi pani bibi ko chechiri na okasa montisi montin so na monko yo chira me ya madwuma sabi me kono me nya me kakra ogu me boto ntin come fiu but it is perceived and it is real. Say majority of the youth energetic ones of course are not in the working for force and for that matter obi kaka o mo chiri kakra bia say mo metingu monten so na jamonye tefa kakra bia no bia man homeless because sabi oni bibia ye
politicians say the onhwemo should they say that way? Have they been disappointed by the politicians?
Absolutely. African leaders I think said the first problem obia who assume office ohwe youth employment. That is the major issue so because I mean yake say o adwuma ya everything is secondary. Everything is secondary because So me sorry what I think first because Juma majority we must say me home come Juma me call pedi say be abusianfo bedie. Enti wo na wo be frame phone so unia ene ye ye kire wo bia community area ha say enti mu na mmabo an t-shirt wo ho bibia ho no. You can't even speak that to me. You can't tell me because I'm engaged. Because ko hema Juma say be say de be ya me so me say be come no. But in a situation where there are no jobs, now you for no because say be obotin kwankwan nu ase Omo ye de enye ebi num sabi no boni ebi num nsa ebi mu pe masam ni ade no. You can easily engage them. As I said, the devil finds
work for the
idle hands. Only sabi only bibia ye. And you can say yankwa no di mu. But say ukwa brochira, can you find some of these things there? Adwuma no bu ho. Nti nipa sorry ano sebe okopedi obedi oni na busua nti wono wa wo abeka kire ne se brane yenhia mu ha ya nipa so sisi ye ne nya adwene nti yenko ye kire no obi no obema wo sa akonya no obi no asebe obema support ma wakodi sa adwuma nti no ni nyina boils down to what? Unemployment.
Unemployment.
That's the biggest problem. That is the biggest problem. Because some ya madwuma obi otwi abobo ya na so otwi okada o sorry wata ne moto so okọ obetuma ka kire so onko ja abobo ya na okada ne nsi ho eme ye kire on view. Because they didn't your bebrebe Africa phone so na edimu tintima ne say adwuma ni ha hoden wo ho a nipa no say adwuma no wo ho nko a sabi obekọ akoya adwuma no so nya ne kakra wane na busuafo ide but adwuma ni ho non-existent jobs I don't see any massa sabi research find way no abeto dwa no me dem ni akwa na so be kan
lawyer mami ji so
yeah kodi asemo unse mama nko history kakra na colonization Africa. I'm going to example and a case study where all the railway lines now to the production centers. Production centers. They didn't teach us how to become managers. So they produce. Abafunu ko no. Sa system na aka hwa na kwame nkoma ba so industrialization. Or any de kakra na family true no take over. Na baya nam so na ba bedu sesisi ano. Yenye into manufacturing time job no after production no naka.
Okay.
After producing the raw materials naka.
Yenye raw material na they can add value.
Add value naka hwa.
Ti school bebrebe na ye kono. Any political policies ahodo ayeye no. What is the essence of all these things?
So the I me ba no. To be na e bia abofuna na dey leader bi. Amabesi so. Ko dia Congo Mobutu mo na de bonya after baka ICCI Cameroon po bia mo no mo ye ho na abofuna de na babesi so. Na afi de on put am produce raw materials na chain tema na abofuna nkasa wa ha no. So you have puppet governments. And Basa na she say the CMP no and one after the any because any part not so no nkofo kakra bi on ho de o mo de ame. And the point say bia no adwumani ho obewie school and then look at and Ghana say your unemployed graduates association Ghana.
You say the number no kra be so e be kosoro pa.
We don't teach employable skills. Theory na cheap pass and you forget o she obi wa de kita na paper na kita no ni tripa de hwini paper na kita o je paper
practically ni tri na hwini
nothing at all me ka say be no mo nka pole na kire practicals no na de nanka ene ai kumase ai KTI ene o ti KTI ampo bi o ti bi se de ba no mo say school because agu o ti bi but in the moment o mo nka because so how na nkese nka kosua practicals
but there are people who are working with it bi so sua dia KTI o de ye adwuma pa
say me ni mo bi sa but do na say look at the people out in a year do na say so uko mine abrofu mine no mo ye Ghana here they believe in yemi ke odu bet by host program host they don't believe in certificates
your ability
they can't write and read abrofu omoka sand ombeka but they can't write and read but
ability to perform
o de adwuma manner Ghana so de uko school ai kese doctor professor de be no
the paper na beto ho no
but adwuma no ye ne ketua bi na ye kasa engineers we ko not office sabre engineer africa no ba bedware akọ adwuma ko na mo about to of lunch no na mo adwuma onsi adwuma mo biem then they come out and complain say you are not expanding and growing the Ghanaian economy say they say bana Ghana for do say look at our land arable land war weather war youth war natural resources war but na no ye fa nya hwe na nkobesie it be politics any developer man mo bia wonto no because politician no that time na edu a obenya odakwa vigilante because omom ko campaign on say na obi kwa na badi nachi once obi kwa na ninu adi nachi Obi kwa na damfo kwa mfani nachi. Baba kwa fa sebi. Obi a ono nko school da wawo bed ye ho a nkran kwanye ba bi na munko because akwa na ba o de 1 city bi ba 2 city bi ba owu a nyame na de ma se ga na kan no nyame na de me ba nyame na de ma ono aso na eji na de wo hwe aman bi se South Africa abafo no be di omso apatadi oma nko school ti abasa crime na that na omo na omo ye nti it's like a cast through nti ya hwe na anya ho bibia produce and provide employment am used no na ye ne say ye ne to na jejem ya water of fund to level the tip employment ba bi dey ahye sana me ye na no masesa. We must be intentional about everything we do as a country. And yes, first now try and error. Yeah, be ya boy and some anya until you be na
wrap up, mommy. Now,
forensic analysis here because South Africa. Yeah, KNUST running biological science. Legon, UDS, UCC, omunya biological sciences. So what stops us?
Is the machine, the equipment.
The
equipment that we don't have.
What do you say?
I don't know. That one day I can't tell.
Put brains together.
Also, a friend saying Academy of a year, friends saying pathologist for scientists. I'm about bonting be condemn, but we don't have the equipment.
I killed it. Last year, I helicopter crash by na sebi. But so to na papa na asese na gu bottom. Body bag body
bags they told us body bags were there, but the bodies were overheated.
Now, what I mean to say, the body overheated. I don't know soon be na soon there no heat body.
Indeed, come dey go bottom, come find good body bag.
Almost the bodies were overheated. Granted, but na soon be. And some of these things, if you want to just oppose them, everything's over here. Say, body next, she sent him fashion body bag, but and yes, she will be me why. Anyway, also can I be more no.
Anyway,
I mean, seriously.
Anyway, seriously. Thank you very much, lawyer Kwabena Nketia entry, a spokesperson, Okasama NPP, and Frank Otu. Echampong, a lecturer, Spiriton University, Osai Kasama, the National Democratic Congress. Yeah, sorry, na Sergio Laka, and the rest of the sports crew. Ababetos, but wish you happy birthday, Sina Fee. Yen sorry, assume. Happy birthday, Enko Emma Margaret Osei, aka Auntie Maggie, General Manager, Auntie Pokua's Bakery, Wilfred Bermadru. Ne kakapeho obviously yan wishi Margaret Osei friend Auntie Maggie happy birthday sanso and a happy birthday enko my daughter Betha Kwatima every papa Benjamin Kwating or Otek FM no see yan wish you happy birthday enko emfa most glorious birthday to my adorable girlfriend Nanama Empress. Okay, Nanama Empress, or say may God bless you abundantly with abundant joy, love and happiness on your special day. I love you more than words can say. Happy birthday, my darling, from Mugabe. And also, we show happy birthday. Happy birthday, Enko Enfama Nana Kofi Ajiman Bedu. Nana Kofi Ajiman Bedu. As you mark another year, may God's light shine brightly upon you, filling your life with joy and your future with blessings beyond measure from a lovely mother, Jennifer. Happy birthday, Enko, my dear sister, Hajara Sadiq. Retired nurse, may God bless you with more grace and wisdom from your sister Comfort Azuma. Happy birthday, Enko Enfama Cynthia Appiah Foriwa or Santimampon Rakasi. May your birthday mark the beginning of an amazing year ahead, filled with opportunities, growth, and then happiness. Okay. Happy birthday, Enko Enfa Emma Joe of Kumasi Technical University Marketing Department, level 400. May the Lord bless you with good health, prosperity, and happiness on your birthday and beyond. From Shadrach Nase Yanrisho, happy birthday. Afi, happy birthday, Nkoma CK upon all Boise, member of Kessben Sports Annex. May this day bring endless blessings, good health, everlasting favor, and prosperity. May success follow you wherever you go. Happy birthday to Faith, a woman's health nurse practitioner in Columbus, Ohio. May this day be so special just as you are. Wishing you your day filled with happiness, peace, and dumbfounding testimonies. Have an awesome day from Samad upon formal Asante Kotoko in Kim Faisal player. Over.